Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with a face of the week, but this is like the makeup that I really like. This is like my signature makeup. I love a good matte eye and a regular face with like a pop of highlighter. And I personally think a matte eye is so classic. Like, I mean, you can do a lot of shimmers and stuff, but I feel like, I mean, if you follow makeup rules, like you wouldn't put on shimmer, like, you know, in the morning and stuff. I feel with a matte eye, you can take that look anywhere. To the club. Could you imagine me in the club? To the club, to the wedding, to whatever. I think it's such a good, solid look to have your face beat and then just have a matte eye. So I just want to create that look today with my face of the week. All right, so I use my Juvias Place. I need another one. I'm scraping the bottle now. And of course I color corrected. All right, so today I chose my Ilia True Serum Foundation. This looks a little red on me, but I fix it with concealer, and I love this concealer. I love this foundation. So this is Martinique SF, I think 11. I usually have all my comparable foundation shades in the description box if you're here for the first time. You know, so just a guide if you think you're my complexion. Also, if you're here for the first time, my face is a lot darker than my chest. So, and I know, because some people like to point it out. I'm aware that my face is darker than my chest. See? It's very warm. But like I said, I fix it with concealer. I had some bad fish on Sunday over the weekend. Girl, it knocked me down and dragged me. It was bad salmon. And the thing is, I knew it smelled bad when I cooked it. It did. But in true big back behavior, I still ate it. Because I'm greedy. I love food. And I paid the price. It was so horrible. All right, for concealer today, I'm using my Urban Decay concealer in 70N. It's been like so hot. Like mostly like humid and sticky. And I feel, because I use this concealer about like 3 days in a row now. And it worked out fine because it has a nice matte finish, but it's not too matte. It's not like, you know, where you look dead. Because I have dry skin, but even me with my dry skin, put some on my lid. I just can't with the, I can't with the heat. And having, like, I don't perspire, but I had perspire like the back of my neck and down my face yesterday. I've been so caught up with the Olympics. I love sports and I love the Olympics. I've been enjoying the gymnastics. I've been enjoying the beach volleyball, indoor volleyball, basketball. Enjoying the tennis, but my Rafa lost. Oh, I was so upset when he lost to Djokovic at that. Oh well. But I've been enjoying it. See how nice this concealer is? It's so pretty. Alright. So, for cream contour, I'm going to use my Danessa. I have it in Deep 3. I've been loving this lately as well. This could also be Slash products I've been loving. But I just love, like, this particular look that I'm doing today. This is how I do my makeup pretty much every day. And so I've been telling myself no more eyeshadow palettes. I don't care who drops it, because I prefer a matte eye now. I mean, once in a while I'll put a little shimmer on, but it's not enough to wear Because you know I love Natasha Denona or eyeshadow palettes and pat. It would take a lot for me to... Isn't this really good? Like, I think, in my opinion, this, I'm all over the place. Sometimes I look back at my videos, I'm like, I jump from one thing to the next. Like my brain, however I think, I just open my mouth. I think this is a dupe for the Tom Ford shade and Illuminate. That cream contour that he has, the contour and the highlight. This is a much cheaper dupe for that, in my opinion, yeah. Because I love a matte eye. I just think the matte eye is so classic. And I can wear it on any occasion, go anywhere with it. So I'm going to be hard pressed, I think, to... I'm going to be hard pressed to buy another eyeshadow palette. All right. So I'm going to go in with powder. And I've been obsessed since I bought the Charlotte Tilbury in shade 2. I've been obsessed with it. And somebody, you guys have to be careful when you tell me about stuff. Because somebody mentioned to me that they like her brightening powder. I'm like, she has a brightening powder? Curiosity got the best of me. I don't know, I don't remember who said it, but I know somebody said it after I used this powder. So there I was running on Sephora to look at it. But like, what is this brightening powder she speaks of? And I saw it. I saw she had a separate brightening powder. I'm like, I did not know that. I know she has like a really white powder. And when the person said it, I was thinking, oh, maybe it's that really white powder that she has. Lo and behold, she has a separate brightening powder. And I've been thinking about it ever since because I have such a problem. And I'm thinking that I want it. In my head, I'm thinking I need it. I don't need it. I'm thinking I want it because I'm a lunatic. And that's what I do. To bake, I'm going in with One Size Ultra Peach. Another powder I've been obsessed with. And because Charlotte Tilbury powders, I mean, I was reminded when, of course, I was really reminded when I bought that how good it is. But once that person told me about that brightening one, because I love me a bright under eye recently. Like, love it, love it. And I think the contrast is really good with the bright under eye. And, oh, dripping powder everywhere. And it's like, for me, I don't care how this goes on. It cleans up nice. So I'm just going to let it sit. And I try to use everything that I pour over into the cover. And since I, well, rediscovered it, I'm going to use shade 4 to set all over because I used to use shade 4 a lot. And then, of course, you move on to other things. Because, look, I've hit pan. And I said, you know what? Let me use up this powder. Let me use my stuff. So we're going to use shade 4 today to set because it really does give an airbrushed, flawless finish. For sure. These powders are really, really good. And this I haven't used in a long, long time. And I got a lot of great advice from my last video of like how people, you know, get rid of their makeup. People even spoke about how they, you know, decide how they throw their powders. Loved it. So I took a lot of that advice. And I did try the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And remember when I did it, it smelled good and everything. But I don't know, when I put it on, it just looked old. I don't know how else to describe it. it didn't have that, because I remember the Too Faced is beautiful. It didn't have that pop. It just seemed flat. It seemed like it's an old foundation. So I'm probably gonna toss that. And I tried also the Dior. It just fell flat. So I don't know if maybe I've used so many better foundations I wasn't that impressed, or I'm not sure, but it didn't do it for me at all. Didn't do it for me at all. All right, for powder bronzer, before I get to my eyes, I haven't used my One Size Made for Shade Trio in a long time. So I have the dark trio. And I'm gonna use this shade on top. And I was using this like crazy because the one on top is beginning to hit pan. And then, of course, you discover other things. And that gets pushed to the side. But this is good. His dark trio. He makes good products. Like, so far, I've enjoyed all his products. The only thing I didn't like from him is when he did that MAC collab. I didn't really love that highlighter, but everything else, like his own personal brand, it's good. Oh, I forgot how pretty this color is. It has some warmth to it. Super pretty. All right, I did my brows off camera. I'm letting it grow out a little because I want to have it threaded. I like to have it grow out before I thread it. I haven't threaded my brows in like over a year. So I'm trying to grow it out. All right, so the matte eye. And of course, I'm going to use my Patrick Ta Major Dimensions 3 palette. This is my favorite matte palette of all time. So what I love about a simple, quick matte eye, for me, I don't use a lot of brushes. I just use 2 brushes and about 4 of the shades in this palette. Usually I would go for the warm shade. Today I'm going to go cool. So today I'm going to use, well, in the outer crease, I'm going to use the bottom shades. So I'm going to use these 2 shades right here. And it's super pigmented. And I'm just going to go right in the corner. Keep it in the corner. I'm not going to go too much and under my eye. And I keep those 2 shades in the corner just to create some depth. And they're like a gray tone, sort of really cool tone. And I think it's very flattering in the corner. And I just sort of like define my outer crease. Then I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's sort of like a burnt, brownish, with like a pinkish undertone shade. And I cover the entire lid with that. Nothing too fancy. Then I'm going to take the 2 shades on the end, on top, that have hit pan for my brow bone. And it's very natural looking. And then when you pop your lashes on, it pulls everything together. I'm telling you, I swear by a matte eye. And then for my tear duct, I go in with this shade right here and I mix it with the really light shade because I want my tear duct to pop. And before, when I used to do my eyeshadow, I didn't think I could get like, because I like a little pop in my tear duct. I always felt that I needed shimmer for my tear duct to pop, and you don't. You don't need shimmer for your tear duct to pop. See? Very simple. Now I'm going to go in with my lashes and liner and I'll be right back. All right, lashes and liner done. You see that? Classic matte eye. And this, I'm going to call this my signature look. I think that's what I'm going to name my video because I think you, like I said, you can, this is an, I think, any occasion look. The matte eye is so clean, so classic in my opinion. I want a little sheen. So I'm going to go in with my Armani in 120. And I was still there looking at 110 because I'm sick. But I'm only going to put it on my forehead. I'm not going to put it on my cheekbone. And I just like to push it in over top of like whatever I'm using. And I find I hardly use this alone. I think I like it more as a topper. Because I find most of the times I use it, and I like a really bronze forehead. Whatever's left on the brush, let me just put it. So I find I like it over top of stuff. Because sometimes you have a product and it's like you use it a certain way and you say, oh, this is how I like it. All right, so for blush, I'm doing, since this is my signature look, I'm going to do the Haus Labs in Fire Moon. And with just a little highlighter on top. And this is like my just go-to look. I feel confident. I feel, I mean, of course, you know, you use it with different, you use different products, but you get the same look. I feel like I don't have to guess, oh my God, how does this look? Is it too shimmery? Like how, you know, and I don't like to experiment too much with makeup. I'm a chicken. But because I was looking at my Danessa Myricks, those eyeshadow palettes. I don't remember the name. They're the really colorful ones. And I'm like, you really thought you were going to get use out of this? You just collected this. You weren't really going to use this. Because it's really not me. But it's Danessa, so. All right, so I'm going to go in with my Patrick Ta in Honey, the Duo. And I'm going to use the cream part to just go over top. With that little pop. Classic. I love this look. And then I'm just going to go in with setting spray, Charlotte Tilbury, of course. I wasted my spray. All right, so what is a signature look with a clean, you know, matte eye without a nude lip? I know you guys are sick of me with this nude lip, but this is my signature look. So, of course, I'm using, I love this lip liner. I'm going to repurchase. I think I already did. I think I have a backup. One size in Coin Collector, and I'm going in with Juvias Place Lady. This and my Gucci lipstick. I bent my nail back this morning. This glue is so good that I use from Amazon. The nail is still on. This and my Gucci lipstick are my two favorite nude lipsticks at the moment. How pretty is Lady? Beautiful lipstick. I find of all, because I purchased quite a few lipsticks from her, from Juvia's Place, but I find I reach for Lady the most. All right, guys, this is the end of the video. I just bet on this look. I don't think you can go wrong with this look. A good matte eye with a good matte palette. If you haven't purchased this palette yet, I think it's very beginner friendly because it's pigmented. You don't need a lot. It's buttery. I highly recommend this palette. It's always going to be my favorite. And I think if you try to create this look with the matte eye, I think a nude lip is key. And like I said, this look can go anywhere. I can go to a wedding, I can go to the club, I can go to a regular party, I can go to a barbecue. It's just never, it's just one of those looks that eat, as the kids would say, it eats. My son doesn't watch my videos. He will cringe if he heard me say that. Yeah, so love how everything came out, but I'm used to doing this type of face because this is my signature look, my everyday look. I love this look. I mean, of course, sometimes I do add shimmer and stuff to my eyes. I rarely switch out my lip color, but I can do that. But overall, I just love this sort of look. And so here it is. If you like this sort of look, let me know in the comments as well. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.